Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Sorry for the long delay in getting a video out. Had some stuff going on real life. My wife and I got a new kitten to help with our senior cat, and that has been a ton of work. So have had to kind of take a couple days off from that. Take care of her. She's handful. I mean, it's a good change. It'll hopefully ultimately lead to a positive thing, but definitely created a lot of work, taking a lot of time from racing and getting anything done. So it's been away from that for a while and had some other things going on as well. So sorry for the delay. We are here running a late model open series race. This is the last one for me for the season, and doing this for finishing off the iRacing credits for the season. We did not get a chance to qualify due to a simulator issue. Something on my computer just like wouldn't advance me to qualifying for some reason, so I had to restart. And by the time I got everything taken care of and reset, wasn't able to get a qualifying time in. So we are starting 14th out of 14 cars. We are car number 11. Seems like it's fairly strong strength of field. I don't think I've ever seen this many entries in a race before in a single time slot. We probably split at least 3 ways, would be my guess, if not possibly 4, maybe even 5. I'm hoping this is top split. We've got some really strong people in this. So quite honestly, did not get to put any time into a setup. I'm using a old setup from a couple seasons ago that last season I think it was, that I kind of just tweaked to try to be a little bit better. And we're just going to hope we can stay on the lead lap, try to pick up any positions that we can. So we are off 40 laps. Bring up session best as soon as we get through the corner. We've got cars wrecking, the 12's coming down. We're going to try to avoid them. Any spots we can get is good right now, although I would obviously love to get a top 5 or top 6 out of it. That's going to be tough without having a bunch more wrecks like that. I just don't think we're going to have much pace. I didn't even get a chance to look at any times to see where we're at least able to get by the 8. So we are off and rolling and trying to run as best as we can. We've got the 5 getting into the 3 there. That's going to create some issues up ahead. We are on session best now. We're probably going to stick with that for a while. Got a little loose there, hard on the brakes, a little too fast into 3. We're going to lose it off of 3. Smack the wall. A couple incident points there. We've got smoke as well, so we're going to have to go use a fast repair. That's going to kill us from finishing on the lead lap, unfortunately. Not a good day. This is what happens when you try to force something and you're not very good, and I know the way I have this set up, it was not very good, so I'm just going to get off the track. Unfortunately, we'll finish at least a lap down. We're going to try to hope that other people have issues, so this is what it is. Sorry for the crap. It seems like it's always been self-inflicted wounds or bad luck. The street stock race was all bad luck. This is self-inflicted on my part for just driving too hard, but it's also what happens when you don't really get to put much time in. So really wish we could have taken advantage of the stronger strength of field and try to get a good finish, but just is what it is. You know, real life stuff is a little more important to me than this at times. So just wanted to get it done so that we could take advantage of the credits and then try to get you guys something to see. So fortunately, this is going to be good. We're second to last, so at least we technically moved up 1 spot, and without anybody else having serious wrecks or damage issues. I think this is right where we're going to finish. So it's going to run clean, try to see if we can get some laps in and just at least use it as a test session to see where we would have compared to the fast guys. I got a little bit of a different spring package and setup theory in this that I want to see how it stacks up to everybody as well. So I feel bad that you guys are going to see me running by myself now instead of trying to compete. Maybe we might have had something to at least try to pick up a few spots, but this is what it is, I guess. If I can get anything under 22.5, I'll probably be happy with that. That'll feel like a fairly quick lap for us, which I know is more than half a second off of the fastest guys, which they're in here, but, you know, it just is what it is, unfortunately. Hard to be that fast when you don't get to devote much time to it, and everything in the last 3 or 4 days has just been a whirlwind, and kept me going non-stop outside of racing, so this is literally the first time I've been on since I think Thursday. It's like we got 1 car running low, not sure if he's going into pit. That may help us if he's going to use a fast repair or anything that we can try to pick up 1 spot.
That's the fastest lap of the race.
Inch in there to try to get to that 22, under 22.5. We at least got under 22.6, so makes me a little bit happier. We'll see if the car's still on pit road. If he's going to go lap down, we can try to pick up one spot. I guess the main goal would be to at least get to 22, get half the laps completed. That would help out big time to at least get the participation credits in, because we know the race went official, so just got to get half the laps completed and get points.
4.6 seconds.
You can see the 9 up ahead is able to stay out in front of us coming off of pit road, so we're going to see if we can chase him down and get to him or not. Looks like we've got some more smoke. Not sure if that's another issue up front. Like I said, maybe we'll get the benefit of having a couple other people have some problems. We can get inside the top 10.
Okay, Jake. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Looks like the 9 might have some more problems. He's looks like he's going back to pit road, so we at least got that spot. That's going to get us up to 12th. Looks like one other car was on the pit road as well, number 2, so possible that might be another spot we can try to pick up. Again, just getting to 10th would make me happy with being a lap down and cars wrecking. I don't think there's going to be that many that are going to wreck, so just going to do what we can. Try to save it and not blow tires. You can see we're only 10 seconds ahead of the leader, so I'm sure we're going to get put down a second lap, which we won't put up any kind of fight. 9's coming out of pit road. We're going to get by him. Only 2.5 back from the 2 for 11, so we're going to try to get by him. Technically speaking, we're a full lap down and more to 10th because the 8, or excuse me, the 13 right in front of us is 10th. So leader's gaining on us about half a tenth or so a lap, so we should end up going down another lap as well unless something happens to them. We're just going to try to do the best that we can to stay in front of them. Maybe we can try to find some pace or they're going to fall off or deal with traffic and we can at least stay 1 lap down rather than 2. So it was just an unforced error on my part for trying to overdrive. Just a stupid move there. I can't even say why I did that. It seemed like maybe it was just a brain fart, but fortunately we're going to pay the price for it. But you can see us kind of running around, and hopefully we can at least get by the 13 we want, because he is damaged. We should be faster than him, so and just going to try to do our best to stay ahead of the leader, and that's going to be our goal. Although I can't do dumb shit like that when I just get too tight off the corner and stay on the throttle, run up, hit the wall. That damage is going to hurt us on the right front. Also gave us another 2x, which didn't really need. We should still be able to get away with break even on safety rating with 4x, and we won't get demoted by the end of the season, but it's not fun getting incident points when we didn't need them because of my own mistakes.
P12.
Also allowed the leader to close up on us quite a bit. You can see he's only 9.2 back now, so it's got to let the car roll through a little bit more. It's definitely tightening up. Probably needed it to have rotated a little bit earlier. Been a little bit too loose, on the start of the run, but would have helped us try to do it. And again, I didn't really get a chance to build any kind of setup, so going off of something that was probably partially built from last year through a test session. So just doing what we can. At least, not that it was going to take anything to move up. At least we are moving up. So the 13 gets back to us, we'll let him by. Looks like we're still falling off just under half a second or so per lap. So try to do the best we can to stay ahead. Got 21 to go. When we come to the line, we'll be on 19. So we will have 2 to complete in order to get our participation credits. That was kind of my first goal. Moving up and getting a finish was kind of a secondary goal. It was going to be nice. I didn't really want to continue the plummet in iRating, but the $10 was worth a little bit more for me to finish it off. We're not going to get into the back of the 13, especially when he's on the lead lap. Not that he's really contending anything, but I don't want to do that. That allowed the leader to close up big time. We're probably being held up by the 13, but not going to force anything to get around him. Especially because if the 9 wants to go by, he's even a lap behind us, so.
Car outside.
We've got a car sitting on the outside there. That should be another spot we can get at least. We're going to let the 9 go by on the inside.
outside.
let him see if he can get anything on the 13, and if he's able to move him out, we'll follow on the inside. He's definitely faster than us, probably with
1.7 seconds.
no damage, a little bit of a better setup, and slightly fresher tires if he used that. It'll take a few laps for us to be able to get by the car that fell down, so you can see we actually did move to 11th now. Leaders are definitely closing in. They'll probably get to us before the end. I would say if we get to lap 35 for us before they get by us, that'll be a win. 6.6 ahead right now at the line. See, the 9's not really closing up on the 13, so we're probably all running about even. 13 looks like he might have picked up the pace a little bit. We're just okay riding back here. I don't really want to affect the race at all. And I know I can try to get up to the 2 for 10th, but it also looks like he's pulling away, so no sense in trying to jam through when it was really kind of an outside shot. Looks like we only lost about 2/10 that lap, so the leader's backing it off. We're having issues that could help us at least stay one lap down. Kind of riding along here, letting these two go. Again, I don't want to be that lap car that's going to influence anything. I know I technically could still gain a spot by getting to the 2, but we're so far back and not actually gaining on them that I don't really want to do that at all. So I'm okay with just kind of riding around. If the 9's able to find a way around the 13 and we're able to get there, I will take advantage of it, but I'm not going to influence anybody's race at all. Not when I'm this far down and this far off of the pace. You can see the 2 actually looks like he's moving up through lead lap traffic as well, so if we're not able to do that, we're not going to get to him, barring some sort of, problem with him. So the main goal is just to kind of ride here, work the car through, be able to collect some data, and help the safety rating. All it's not going to help when you cut the corner again. Pull it to the inside. That was completely my fault for clipping the apron. That's very easy to get the car loose, so lose another lap, gonna get rolling, let the 3 go by without any problem. I have to watch the tires, are gonna be really hot. That was just completely my fault for getting too low. I was trying to hold it right on the yellow line and then try to get it around and just clip the apron. And here the transition's a little bit too sharp that it can send the car around very easily, so another unforced error that's gonna hurt the safety rating. Yeah. We're going to have 11 laps to go now. We're just going to do the best we can to finish here. Sucks. Not a very good video for you guys to see. I apologize for the terrible driving. The last couple I at least have been able to say were probably not my fault. This one was just completely on me. So frustrating when you've got a pretty high strength of field that you don't typically get in this class to try to take advantage of, and I just blow it massively. Yeah, I got a lot of learning to do. Not sure how many videos I will get out in the off week for 13 before the start of the next season, so may try to do a couple for either with iRacing or kind of practice sessions to show what I'm working on, techniques, setup, theory, stuff like that. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. It also depends on how much time I have, because like I said, with this outside stuff going on, it has sucked up a lot more of my time than I was planning on, or just a lot of time. I don't have a ton of free time available, so not sure how many videos we'll be getting out. Gonna try to get as many as I can, but there may be a break and then before the start of next week. But while we're just riding around, we'll kind of fill you in on what the plan is for Season 4. I plan to run ARCA for the full season. I plan to try the trucks, C-Class trucks, both fixed and open for the full season. Going to do a combination of both the rookie MX-5 series and the Simlab production car challenge again in the MX-5. Still kicking around the idea, not 100% sure, might run the full season of dirt street stock C-Class, and then going to fill in
That last lap was
some short track stuff, whether it be late model again, whether it be SK, whether it be super late. So it'll kind of just be a mix. I don't think there'll be any of those that'll be dedicating a full season to, but we'll kind of mix them in as I have free time or what I feel like running, and hopefully that'll be a good mix of stuff that everybody enjoys seeing. Kind of try to design it around stuff that I think you guys would like seeing, as well as what would help me with a growth development standpoint. You know, kind of getting in cars that I want to run, and ability to learn both setup and driving skills as well. So that's what's in store. At least, you know, at least the C-Class trucks, both fixed and open, and the ARCA will be running full-time. I know C-Class open is, we won't be really able to run for points in terms of trying to climb up, but and try to finish that out in the fix. We're going to try to run all 12 weeks as well, and then the ARCA the same thing. I think those two will definitely provide a lot of benefit to me from both the driving standpoint, and then setting up the trucks will really help too. So got 3 to go. Just kind of riding around trying to get the car around. I know the tires are going to be toasted from the slide, as well as probably beating up the right front, so I can try to collect some data, but it's not going to be as useful as I want. But I feel bad that now I'm literally running by myself and we're only going to finish in 11th, so at least we got to our car number. Makes me feel somewhat better, I guess, for as bad as this race has been. Guessing the strength of field is going to be over 3,000, which it would have been great to finish in the top half. That would have really closed out the week well, kind of made me feel a little bit better, and would have gotten some progress back. Instead, we're going to lose quite a bit. So hopefully with this being car number 11, though, we don't lose as much as some of the other races. So
white flag, 1 more to go. Your lap time
let's closing this out, running the last lap, and make this official wrap up the season. Fortunately, it seemed like the last 3 or 4 weeks just did not go very well for me. Tried to make the most of some of the finishes, but the other ones were just not very good. So sorry you guys didn't get anything good to see, but hopefully it was something to keep you entertained. And again,
P11, that's it.
what not to do is typically how I'm building these, unfortunately, and hopefully it was something better for you guys to see. So yeah, let's take a look at the results and see how we did. They should be up now. Oh, not quite yet. So let's jump back into the sim. We'll take a look at the tires and see. Yeah, you can see we're definitely wearing out the right front a little bit more, built up more pressure. It was going to be trending to the tight condition, given the fact that we had built up 9 pounds more air in the left rear compared to the left front, and then about half a pound more in the right front. You see, I had kind of maxed cambers out, so that's why these temps look really bad. But wear wasn't horrifically far off. The slide definitely did not help, but it was just pushing this really bad. This number actually probably would have been a little bit less, a little bit lower. We would have seen even more of a discrepancy between the crosses if we hadn't had those slides. I think those kind of helped heat up that right rear a little bit and kind of wear it off a little bit. So definitely not the best, but let's go take a look and see if the results are live now. So you can see it was 3279 strength of field. It's probably one of the highest ones I've run. Wish I really could have tried to run that and do better. You can see it did actually split 5 times, so that's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen a late model race do that. We were, let's see, about 3/10 off, so it's closer than I thought. It probably would have been good enough for right around a 7th, 8th place, somewhere right in that area. So managed to only lose 21. That makes me a little bit happier. Fell below the 2400 mark. So start lower than I wanted to going into season 4, but hopefully we'll try to clean that up. Only lost 0.04, thankfully. Just, yeah, had a really frustrating race. Completely on forced errors. Not anybody else's fault at all. 100% on me. So, yeah, we're just going to try to make the most of it next time. And hopefully you guys at least watch something and got something out of it, learning or enjoyment or whatever. So, season's goal, you know, we'll start right around that 2400 mark. I would love to see if we can get to that 4500 5K. Gonna really try to dedicate as much time and work as I can, be as efficient as I can, kind of show you guys the progress. It's an incredibly high goal, but I'd rather shoot high, fall short of that, than set something that's almost too easy and click that and kind of lose motivation or feel like we didn't get anything. So thank you for sticking around. Again, I'm going to try to get as much out as I can during the week 13, but not sure what's going to happen between iRacing side and real life stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and if I don't get anything out, we'll see you for the start of season 4. Until next time, remember to like and subscribe, leaves any comments, feedback, anything below. I always love to hear from you guys. Appreciate all the encouragement and suggestions you guys leave, and stay tuned for the next video. And until next time, hopefully your laps are fast, finishes are good, races are clean. Thanks for watching.